Okay. What's up, y'all? Just wanted to talk again. No, I don't know if this is going to be an actual episode, but I guess I could call it an episode of the Dearly Deep podcast. I'm just using my phone to record, but I'm also recording on the microphone. Not like you need those details. But anyway, I'm going to a John Mayer concert next week. And so my son's going with me. And I invited a friend to come along that hadn't really, known too many songs of Mr. Mayer. I call him King Mayer, one of my favorite artists. So I made this playlist, for her to, get familiar real quick. And I'm going to go to it real quick just so I could use it as kind of like some notes. But the reason why I'm making the podcast today, or this video for YouTube, is because two songs stood out today. Two songs stood out today for me when I was, making the playlist and then listening to it. So first, I'm going to show you the playlist I made. Let's find. It's a funny picture from New Light. I think that's New Light video. And okay, put it back. Okay. So anyway, yes, so I made that playlist, but two songs stood out. And first one is Assassins. When I was listening to Assassins today, I was thinking to myself, like, how did he come up with that concept? Like, it's a simple concept, but putting the theme of it being an assassin was what kind of was for me like, oh dang, like wow. And of course, this is an old song. This Assassin song is from Battle Studies album. I don't remember exactly which year that came out. Let's see. Let me make sure. What year did Assassins come out? Battle Studies. I think it was like 2013. Or no, it had to be before that. Maybe like 2010, maybe. 2009. So anyway, so it's from Battle Studies. It's like the sixth song on there. It's called Assassins. So Assassin is basically him saying that, he was like this assassin that would come in and, steal all the ladies' hearts. And, he would, get out before they could ever even know. He was just that good. Basically meaning that he wouldn't fall in love. But there's a twist in this song that he meets his match, so to speak. So, it's like whenever I hear this song, it makes me think of like Call of Duty or something like that for some reason. Obviously, there's a lot more than just assassins on there. You're killing everybody on there. But the sneaking around and doing all that, or like Hitman. But what it made me think of today was like those old school late night, like Showtime shows, because the beat kind of has that adult vibe to it, like that adult sexy music. You know what I mean? Like right before the sex is gonna happen, it's kind of like that bounce beat, but really slow and jazzy and bluesy at the same time, right? And so I just pictured, and I don't know if there was ever a video for it. I don't think there was, because this song's not like a big song. But what's crazy is all of John Mayer's albums are really big. But I mean, if you really think of John Mayer, most people only know like Daughters or Your Body is a Wonderland. I mean, those are like the only two songs that I've ever heard anybody be familiar with. And I've introduced not a lot of people to John Mayer, but, like a few. But, he charts all the time. He sells like millions of records and wins millions, not millions, many awards, for his, albums. But anyway, the song Assassin, I think, is definitely something that you should check out. But again, it just made me think like that I was somewhat like that, but I I mean, I was the guy that was out there, assassinating, for lack of better words. But in this song, he meets someone who he was trying to assassinate, so to speak. But what happens is, finds out she's the assassin. She's the one who steals his heart. So that's the only difference is I never was with someone who, I thought, oh, I'm just about to play her real quick, get in, get out. He says it on the song. And then she, makes me fall for her. Like that's never happened. Um, I don't know if that would be nice, but it might be a change of pace. It seems like it would be amazing, to be completely honest, actually, to think that, you're just about to play this chick or whatever, and then she turns out to be everything you actually want. You don't want to leave, except for the part where maybe she leaves and then you're sad. But yeah, like there was probably one woman from my past that, I thought like, you know, we did our thing, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to be with her, and she wasn't trying to be with me. So I wasn't trying to assassinate her. I was just trying to, really, you know, I wanted something to happen. And this was a girl back in the day, amazingly beautiful woman with an amazingly old lady named Pam. Now, I met Pam. I don't know if I ever told this story on here, or on any of my podcasts, but Pam was like, I met her, but I think it might have been the last few months of MySpace being popping. Like, it might have been like, it was like Facebook was there, but people was back and forth and, still kind of using MySpace. But anyway, me and Pam, it was like through a mutual person we both knew, basically. So I saw her, got at her. She was like, yeah, meet me at this club in San Francisco. Now, back in the day, that was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to drive to San Francisco to see you. Not now. No, I'm not driving to San Francisco. I'm not even driving to probably Walnut Creek to see somebody, if you know how close I am to that. That's maybe 25, 30 miles. Probably not even that. Let me like 20 miles. It could be 15 or 17. I don't freaking know. But San Francisco was like 40 maybe. And back in the day, yeah, if, to meet a woman or go on a date or something like that, I was easy. I was out. But anyway, taking it back in time, Pam was like, yeah, meet me at my club I work at. I was like, okay. I go meet this woman. And you got to remember, I was only like, I think I was 26 back then. Yeah, I was like 26. Yeah, just had my son and stuff like that. He was still a baby. Possibly 27. Anyway, went to go meet Pam, hung out at her bar. I wasn't even drinking then. I was just in awe of her. She was so freaking beautiful. She liked that I came to see her, so we started hanging out. We, just like, I think we went on like 1 or 2 dates, maybe, but we definitely humped. We definitely got down, maybe like 3 times. And so, thing is, she ended up visiting an ex, but she let me know, because we were talking. She was like, I'm gonna go visit an ex, blah 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 blah. I'll hit you when I come back. And we wasn't together, so I respected it. While she was on the trip, she basically let me know that she was basically gonna be with her ex again. And I think we talked one more time after that, but that was it. Missed out on a wow. Wow. She was fun. She was wild. She knew a lot of people. She was like a real life go-getter. But anyway, I guess that was my only like assassination. Yeah. But I don't like miss her or nothing. It would be nice to see her again. But, lose all contact, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how I would find her again. Anyway, so that was that with her. But yeah, that's probably like the only time that I've like started liking somebody. We actually had sex, and then they just were just like nah. That's like the only time. But on to the second song, Edge of Desire. So Edge of Desire is also on Battle Studies, and it is the ninth song on Battle Studies. And in this song, he's basically wanting, his woman so bad. It doesn't say that they've had any issues or problems or anything like that or whatever, or if it's an ex or not. But the way he's talking about it is, he just misses her so much that he needs to, see her, and he's willing to do whatever. And he's just going crazy in his room by himself. He says something like, he wishes the bed could spin on his axis and, they wind up together. Like, that just reminds me of like like a magic movie or something like that or whatever. Yeah, so that song has always like resonated with me because in my past relationship, it was just always rocky. So there was never consistency for, longer than a year. So that song just is like, to me, tells those times when, we were apart, whether we were cool and just missing each other because we were apart, or we weren't talking and we were just apart. So I remember sending that song, at least twice, at least the lyrics or something like that. But the song is just amazing. He's saying like, I want you so bad, I'll go back on the things I believe, you know what I mean? And you don't really want to do that. You don't want to sell your soul for love. But I mean, that's really the way, you feel. Like, I feel like there's some things that, I changed my mind about in that relationship and would do it again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a really, really powerful song. So Assassin and Edge of Desire. And I wasn't really planning on, breaking down like all these songs. But one last song, Friends, Lovers, or Nothing. Wow. Like, that song right there, we got it. You know what? And actually, you know what? I do have a podcast episode with this, but who cares? I'm gonna look up those lyrics again, because since we're talking about that album, because I just probably want to read a few lines or something. Let's see what we got. Boom, there we go. So it says, now that we're over as the loving kind, we'll be dreaming ways to keep the good alive. I don't even know if it really say that. These lyrics be messed up sometimes. But anyway, only when we want is not a compromise. I'll be pouring tears into your drying eyes. Friends, lovers, or nothing, there can only be one. There'll never be an in-between, so give it up. Now this second verse, you whisper, come on over, 'cause you're 2 drinks in, but in the morning, I will say goodbye again. Wow. Think we'll never fall into the jealous game. The streets are filled with blood of those who felt the same. Like, that is basically saying like, you think you'll be able to just let me go, and you could go do your thing, and you want me to go do my thing, but then when you hear about me doing other things, you thinking you're gonna be okay, but the streets are filled with people. The streets are filled with blood, with the blood of those who felt the same. Meaning, like, yeah, you thought you was gonna be cool, but now you cut too. You cut deep, knowing that it hurt, knowing that, you know, your man is out there being managed. It's like, and then it just goes on, just keeps on saying, anything other than yes is no. Anything other than staying is go. Anything less than I love you is lying. That's confidence. So that's how I just, leave that. But, that's 3 songs from Battle Studies. I don't even know how long I can record on my phone on video, but, I did just want to make a quick video. I told myself I was going to try to record a video just talking every single day and upload it to upload it to YouTube. Yeah. So hope you guys like my voice. Hope you like listening to me talk. And, I'll probably give some updates on the dating sites too. Probably wait for the actual day of the podcast to have more content. So I am signing off. This is your boy, Deontay D. Lamar. Peace out.